as somebody that done had to lay the smack down as far as grassroots with artists, taking them from nowhere to something, what is that process like for you when you find an artist and then you say, okay, I got to put the bag behind you, we got to get the marketing and the promotion behind you, we got to make sure you got the music, and what is it like when you start to see that momentum build up behind that artist at the same time?
I mean, when you putting in that work and you start from grassroots and you can finally get some type of little buzz going, and you see it moving, the numbers moving slightly, even if they moving a little bit, they still moving
in the right direction.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You just like, man, yeah. So you either like trying to feed it where you need to feed it. You telling the artist he needs to turn up more and keep that momentum going, because once you get that momentum, you got to keep it going. So we look for that, and then once we see what's really moving, then we get behind that a little bit more. Whatever is moving seriously a little bit, we'll get behind it and try to push it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and keep it going.
Was it a relief for you when Erica jumped out there and did it again?
It was like I said, that was just one of the best accomplishments that I'm gonna have to date. And I know they gonna say, hey man, better than your All-Star MVP, all that. I'm like, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, I had the whole world against me. When I say the whole world, that means like a lot of Houston too, where I thought, you know what I'm saying, people was on my side because they clearly just saw what happened. But you know, people, they think, you know what I'm saying, they think they finna get this imaginary verse one day from Megan, or they don't want to make her mad, so everybody is siding with them. You not knowing I gotta approve this shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all thinking y'all reading this shit on the thing, thinking that I'm all the way out the picture, and you not knowing the emails coming straight to me every time y'all want to do something, you know. So it's like, it's just hard when people, you know, just kind of forget.
Being in Houston, man, and the city becoming divided behind it, man. What was that like in the hometown, having to deal with the craziness?
Well, I don't know. I just felt like it's sad because the whole thing was for Houston. You know what I'm talking about? The whole thing, like the reason why I was so open with everybody, because I wanted everybody to be able to say, yeah, I remember doing this with Megan. I was doing this. I wanted everybody to touch it. I felt so confident about it that, you know what I'm saying, I wanted everybody to have their own little piece of that time period. And, you know, just to see that the fact that, you know, you had these people thinking this and that, thinking that, it was sad, because it was just supposed to be one of those things where it was just all supposed to come together. You know, we hadn't had a big star since Beyonce, and, you know, it was time, and I was calculating it in my head, and it did exactly what, man, that's one of the crazy things about this situation. That's like one of the things that I planned in my life, and actually did with exactly how we planned it. I told him, I say, bro, man, listen, you got, these people want to be in tune with Houston so bad, I don't know why. You know, you got Beyonce from right there, so it's like people wanting to be from Houston. I don't know what it is about Houston. All I do know is if you blow something up in Houston, all those big names, they gonna come running. Just like what happened. We already had this planned out before all this stuff. Before we even signed Megan, I had this planned out. You know, I had options to go sign other girl artists, but I knew, okay, we make something hot in Houston. Watch how they come down here acting like they been so in tune with the city, and that, you know what I'm saying, that they been on it. You know what I'm saying? But cool, we gonna let them keep that. We just want them to do whatever they want to do with it, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, Megan went to Rock Nation and had to get on the song with Beyonce, but still, it happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And when you look at that whole Rock Nation situation, man, did it put a real bitter taste in your mouth, or is this just business? You know, because see, that's another thing too. You know, folks say the whole shrewd businessman thing. Right.
Yeah, it's business and it's personal too at the same time. Because if it was just business, it would have just been over with in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you clearly know at some point you're gonna have to let this stuff come out to us. You know, you just holding it because you feel like that's doing harm to me.
Oh, you good.
Yeah, I guess it'll be a piece of both shrewd business and personal. But it definitely left a sour taste in my mouth, you know, that'll probably be there forever, you know, but after it's over with, they probably gonna give you the tap on the shoulder and say, man, you know, just business. Nah, bro. Y'all, you know, I don't know. I must have really said something. I really would like to know what I must have said one day.
Okay.
I think I hit a nerve somewhere.
Where do you feel like you hit that nerve? And then also, this is another question that's kind of piggybacking off of everything we done talked about, but being independent and achieving that success.
Right.
Do you feel like it was the case they just didn't want you to have it?
I think I feel like that's what it was for us, like just me getting that face card on. That's why I told you earlier they wanted to take the face card. I just think it was just too much shine for me to just have. But it wasn't going to just be me. You know what I'm saying? I already had plans on going to go work with Lil J.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? T. Ferris is the guy that had Paul Wall and them, so he wanted to get back to his level. We was all supposed to just kind of share this whole situation. But it's like nobody wanted to see my side of it. It was all about what them two can do. You know
Answer me this, Carl. Do you think you went wrong in any way and did anything that you can account for during this whole situation that might have pissed folks the hell off and made them stop messing with you?
Like I said, because whatever I say, I know they'll be like, well, see, that's why they did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I just wasn't as in tune with Megan as I should have been. You know what I'm saying? She's a girl. I'm getting into the business. I'm new. Yeah. I'm not finna be all in your shit every day. She got friends, her mother, whatever. Yeah. So I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think to just probably be in her business, all in her shit all the time. With this dude, T. Ferris, he's a veteran manager. He knew to just be all in her shit, all personal. But he reading her DMs. You know, he know what dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't finna do all that. But I should have been doing that. You see what I'm saying? And now I know that you have to be more in tune with your artists. You're hands-on. So the people that's doing this just know you have to be hands-on with this stuff, because if you let your artists be around somebody for a long time like that, that's what they're gonna do. They got their own plans that they got. They don't see what you trying to do. They trying to fulfill their own goals that they got on. Now, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it's about that by all managers, but all my problems in the music business that came from managers.
Did Erica feel any pressure coming behind Megan? And then when she started scoring them hits, how did she feel?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Erica came in with a lot of confidence. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was like she was, hey man, I know I know she her, but I'm me, you know? And that's exactly what I needed. I ain't need her to kind of like, see, people think that when these girls come out and say this stuff, they think I'm somewhere saying, hey, you'll do this. Nah, bro. I wake up and see it for the first time like y'all too. Why? Because they already got their confidence. They know who they are. And if they don't believe that about themselves, they do this. They see one little thing on the internet that might irritate them or something, and they just want to ride for the cause. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't telling them to do that, but they seeing you put me through, and then they just on GP probably just want to say something, just like, man, you know, it's a fraud, shit like that, you know. But and that's how that stuff be, you know. So for all the people who think I sit back and just tell my artists to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't. Though this is what they wake up and want to do on some days, and shit, you know.